What's going on, my comrades? It's your boy, FrankandtheFurious, back at it again with some NHL20 Pittsburgh Penguins franchise mode. Last episode, we started the simming of the 2028-29 season, and we are nearing the trade deadline. And I was looking at the team off screens, and a very interesting thing kind of came up. So around the league, our offense is not very good, as you can probably suspect. Okay, 3.11 goals per game. I mean, that's not bad, but compared to the rest of the league, yeah, we're the outlier up here. Well, not too much of an outlier with Ottawa and Arizona, but we're nowhere near the top. Closer to the bottom than we are the top. Actually, I think we're closer to the top than the bottom, but yeah. Our defense plus goaltending has been playing amazing. We are riding and dying by those two. So, I think we got to improve some of our offense. I think that's what we're looking to do. Maybe bring in a good top six forward. Maybe fit on that second line. We will see. But I'm going to sim up to the 12th. We're going to see what changes with some trade blocks, because I don't know why the Coyotes are selling. They shouldn't be selling. So I think it just might be a little bit of, not a glitch, but I don't think it's registered yet of what it is. Like what time of year it is. Alright, Lafreniere. In you go. Okay. Yeah, Sidney Crosby is becoming human. 31 points. Oh my god, he's becoming human. Yeah, we're going to switch a Honan and Peterson, because it seemed like once I moved him, like, Honan was having a rough season, but, like, he's completely stalled on that third line, so I don't know, I'm going to switch him back. We are going to switch him back, but yeah, even though 9-11, it's pretty good. It's not like, oh my god, league shattering. But, like, we've been riding or dying by him. Like, let's look at that. 1,256 saves. Okay. Divided by the amount of games. Yeah, it's about 26 shots per game against them. DiPietro. 137. Divided by 7. Yeah, about not even 20. Our defense is not bad. Not bad at all. We're kind of riding and dying by it. As you can see, we just died by it. Well, our offense wasn't bad that game. And Arizona is one of the better teams in the league. Okay. Yeah, we gotta figure out what we want to do. We're gonna go back to the trade block. We're gonna browse it. We're gonna browse the trade block. See if anything has changed. Arizona's still selling, and that kind of tells me it hasn't changed. Buffalo is now selling Reinhart and Monahan. I don't know why Arizona's selling. I have no clue why. As every day passes, I'm actually really considering bringing in Max Jones, especially since Lafreniere has just been bad. So, let's talk Columbus. Let's have a conversation. You would want McCarthy, but I'll definitely give you a lot more, because I don't know realistically how much McCarthy develops. Hopshnen, well, I'd probably say Franco. Do you want any goalies? Yes, you do. Well, these two are both fastly growing. Maybe Allen. I know Allen's up to 75, but he doesn't really seem that good. Maybe save first round pick. Columbus would have too many goalies. Goalies. Too many goalies. As I would just be supplying him with the new goalie. It's again. Who did I trade Tristan Jarry to originally? Detroit. Because I wanted to help them out. And they made me look stupid. Sending him to Columbus. Which Tristan Jarry outplayed Murray a couple seasons. He hasn't played too great. I feel like every time I see him, though, it's like, oh, Jarry is doing absolutely flippin' fantastic. Hey, they have Ustameko. Why are you copying my goalies? Yeah, let's just say I take Listen back. Listen. That looks like it could go through. Definitely very interesting. I really am thinking about bringing in Max Jones. He could be a big part of replacing Lafreniere, because I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Lafreniere doesn't pull it together in the postseason. If he has a very good postseason, I will see about bringing him back. But if he has a kind of meandering postseason, then I'm not bringing him back. He's really not earning his money right now, the money that he wants. So we would let him walk. Evan LeBanc fits in the top 6. Two-way forward. I could convert you to be a playmaker. Evan LeBanc is also interesting. So we definitely have a lot of assets we can give them. Obviously, these two are non-starters. Reimer, every day passes, the more and more likely I'm willing to move on from him. Move on. Ken Allen. Yeah, I'm fine with Ken Allen. Franco. I guess the first as well. Actually, probably a roster player. Actually, how old are you? You're 33. Oh, never mind. I saw the term in the contract. I'm like, okay, what? He's probably about 30. Because the value wasn't tanking. Is Vlad Tarasenko is being sold by the Blues. I was going to say so he can go win a Stanley Cup, but St. Louis Blues actually did it. So it's like, oh, like, you know, he's got a cup. Landeskog in Toronto makes me feel weird. It makes my lower parts untingly as Tyler Toffoli is suffering here. Oh my god, he is suffering here. I am sorry, little one. Vancouver is still doing their thing. Nick Ritchie doesn't fit anywhere. Dominic Cahoon. Yeah, I would really like a power forward. And Krebs, you're not playing too well though. Caps, no. Christian Vesalainen in Winnipeg playing well, two-way forward. Carl Grundstrom, also first line. I mean, yeah, right now it's looking like I might do a deal with the Devil. Well, Columbus, not the Devils. And I might go get Max Jones. How have you actually played throughout your career? Is this an off year? Oh, you've actually, past few years, you've been at least 50 points. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. My dog is barking. I don't know if the mic is picking that up or not. Huh. I will see about Max Jones. We would have to give up a pretty penny. Whether do we want to give up that pretty penny or not? Max Jones would really help that offense. Okay, so we have back-to-back games in Florida, in Pittsburgh, then in Florida. That is just mean, schedule makers. You need to pull your shit together. What happened with your run last year with us? Jeez. I understand Almeida's like not the most amazing first line center, but he's playing really good. He might hit 60. And Gensel is a point per game player. I don't know why you're struggling. I really don't. You shouldn't be. Oh boy. These are strange times. We get murdered by St. Louis. Like I said, we ride or die by goaltending. Kinda. Who just came back? I wasn't paying attention. No one important. Well, someone was probably actually already in the lineup who came back. So they never left as we slaughter the Panthers at home. And then sacrifice Neil Pionk the next night. Which, something tells me, isn't the worst thing. Sure. You've actually completely stalled. You were having a good season, and then you stopped. As we lose to the Panthers. The Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers. On this pace, we're looking like we're going to probably face the Red Wings or the Canadiens. But knowing fate, Islanders will shoot up out of nowhere. Us and the Hurricanes play 500 hockey, and we play each other in the first round. I really don't want to see the Hurricanes again, especially since we've lost to them twice. And I want to see a new team. I really do. Arizona is still adamant about selling them. How long are these contracts? Monahan's a hell no, but Sam Reinhart is livable. But you're playing like garbage. So no. Okay. Now this is not been a good market to buy in. I might pull the trigger with the Mac Jones trade. But at this point, I feel like I'm just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, at this point, I just feel like I could package you with Josh Mahura. Okay. Let's say if we were to get Mac Jones and Josh Mahura in the same trade, this basically means Franco. Who do I want? Yeah, you know what? I'll give him Franco. Franco. Frankel. And Allen. Let's go get that. The one goalie. I really don't want. No, I don't. I really don't. We're just going to bring in Leeson. So those guys. Who would we throw in on the blue line? Who would I throw in? Is this the trade that moves Tony Brust? Might be the trade that moves Tony Brust. Huh. I mean, I could try to move Shea. How have you done this season? How do you think you've done? You think you've had a bad streak, so yeah. Say Shea. I really don't know. Harry Coburn's a non-starter. I just drafted you, so I prefer not to trade you. Well, I guess I said and a first. Who's Max? Yeah, who does Max Jones push out of the lineup, though? So Max Jones goes on that first line, which obviously is going to push Lafreniere down. He's not playing good. Lafreniere's on the second line. Crosby. Ahonen probably gets pushed down since Ahonen's having a rough time. He's now down to a top 9 forward, which actually kind of sucks. Oh, that actually really sucks. Not trading Motto. Ooh, gets moved out of lineup. So I move Ahonen. He fits the team really well. I would hate to do it. Especially since he had a really good year last season. Do I sell high? Well, not sell high, but I might. So, okay. So the trade would be... Wait, how old is Josh Mahura? Let me... What did it say? 30? He's 30. I've been done the past few seasons. Pretty well. I'm going to make this trade. So, for Reggie Franco, Ken Allen, for some reason the medium elite's darkened out a little bit. Does that mean he's kind of regressing? I don't know. Brady Shea, first round pick, and Marcus Ahonen, Josh Mahura, Max Jones, and Victor Leshenkashov. Leeson. The Columbus Blue Jackets take this deal. They will. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Penguins, Josh Mahura and Max Jones, 2 Ducks players who were on the Blue Jackets for some reason. As Leeson goes down, who's down here? What? Yeah. Wait, what? Did someone just get automatically... Oh, do I have an injury? I might have an injury. Alright, let's edit these lines. Yeah, I do. Yonk. I forgot about that. So yeah, I guess, yeah. So, Max Jones would go into Honen's spot. Sad to see Ahonen go, but he wasn't developing. And Josh Mahura will go in Brady Shea's spot. Oh, Josh Mahura hitting the lineup. Perfect. Perfecto al mundo. As okay. Max Jones. We'll go here. Okay. Lafreniere's going to go down. Max Jones will go up to here. They're all playmakers, that's why. That is why. I could change Crosby to a sniper. Change Lafreniere to a sniper. I really don't want to bump Reed down. But I might just change Lafreniere to a sniper. How's Max Jones fit? It's really well. As goaltending, in goes Galina. Hopefully, I didn't make a mistake with the goalie. Hopefully. I probably just did. Whoops. I mean, we saw last year, and what we're seeing this year, Galina was the better of the two last year, and Ken Allen was not even at 900 this season. Is that because of the team, or is that because of him? I don't know. But make Lafreniere a sniper. Shats and gaggles. Shiites and Gagaloonies. That's why. Alright. So once again, I have made an absurd trade deadline day deal. That's okay. It brings that line to a 0. Perfect. I'm going to bump Lafreniere down because... yeah. Seth Peterson is just strange. Continues to be strange, but yes, Josh Mahura. How does that affect the PK? Oh my god. We have a +1. Actually, that's not even because of us. Yee. That's fun. Fun. Okay. Yeah, that was our trade deadline, Dad. Another absurd trade. Fun. God. Every time I make these big trades, I always get so terrified that it's just going to backfire horribly. The Lafreniere one is kind of already. As Columbus is going to get 2 prospects for Connor Brown and 2/3. Columbus is about to complete the rebuild in 1 trade deadline. As LA gets Gabe Landeskog, Ryan Murray, a 4th and a 5th for a prospect. A young defenseman, computer generated, I assume, and a 2nd round pick. Okay. That was a big trade. That's Damian Walton. It's a sore something. I could have read it, but I didn't. Oopsie poopsies. Oopsie poopsies. Okay. Let's put good old Kosefnikov in. And let's just roll with it as we lose to Ottawa 2-0. Great first game, Max Jones. As Darky, 2 prospects go to Buffalo for Jacob Slavin, a 3rd, and Olfen, I think it's Olfen Safin. I don't know what his name is. As Josh Anderson Dolan goes to Carolina for a prospect, and Mackenzie Blackwood was in Carolina, and then Carolina proceeds to get rid of him. I hope to God they have another starter, because if I lose to an 80 overall goaltender again, I'm going to shit my pants. And that's a promise. Did someone come back? Okay. I was like half paying attention, half not really. Wish I had someone fit on that 2nd line. But yeah, I mean, it sucks I had to get rid of Honan, but oh well. It sucks he really didn't develop. That's what it sucks that hurts. Alright, Pionk. Neckbeard. You know, you barely have a beard and you're not even a neckbeard. I don't know why I called him that. He just angers me because I gave him so much money to put his thumb up his bum hole. It's Jesse Motto. It's a mild concussion. And so does Donovan Reed. God, welcome to Fun Town, everyone. I'm going to Fun Town, where we have fun. Oh, yeah, we'll just leave it like that. As we lose back-to-back games, Sammy Rinne is gone for the postseason. As we are just losing people. Yeah, I'm not playing Motto because Motto's not fully healthy. So we gotta make a call up. Who is the lucky SOB? Well, I guess it's Rassinen. Oh, welcome. Welcome, Rassinen. Risanen. Let's see how you do, buddy. Let's see how you do, buddy. As the team has just decided to just nope its way into, I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's not good. It's not good from what it seems. Yamato is at least fully healthy now. Did Risanen get into a game? I assume not, since I was in the middle of a game. He did not. Alright, back down he goes. Actually, let me. So, Gunler is currently in his spot. In goes Mato. And then in goes Gunler, and then down goes Risanen. Oh, it sucks to lose Sammy Renee for that long. I want to see how he's going to do in the playoffs for us. I mean, if we make the cup final. If. Because the last 2 years, we've just had a knack for losing to Carolina. I don't know. Oh, I don't understand. Dan Belevsky gets an injured wrist. Or was it injured spine? Two very different things. Donovan Reed is back. Good to see. Donovan Reed just kind of like died and then came back, and we the game didn't even tell us. The game didn't even bother to tell us. Oh boy. Where's Jesse Mott? Oh, I think I switched him on accident. God dang it. Oh. Ow. Look, I don't know where it's centering here. He sent. Okay, I don't know why Motto was centering the second unit. When Motto's not this. I don't know what's going on. As Damian Walton's back. Good to see. Good to see Walton. I would really like if you continued your development, because you just stopped. Johansson is playing really well. Okay. Very interesting times as we beat Carolina 5-0 to hold on to division lead, and then we lose to the Rangers to give it back to Carolina as Austin Wagner gets injured. Are you kidding me? Okay. It's always after the trade deadline where the game's like, now is where the real fun happens. And then proceeds to break your team's spine. Like every player individually. And then says, have fun. This game is a masochist. Well, Risanen gets to play in his first NHL game. See how he does. As Nicholas gets to continue to play. And he's playing good for some odd reason. Let's see how Risanen does. 4-0 win against Carolina as we've hammered Carolina the past 2 times we've seen them, which scares me for the playoffs. Because you would think, oh, I have high hopes now because now we're doing good. And it's like, no, we're going to choke in 5. Oh, in goes Wagner. Nice to see him back. No Gunler starting to get his feet under him. Seth Peterson can hit 30 goals potentially. Motto is playing amazing. 51 points. Sophomore slumps are for chumps as Donovan Reed is falling back a little bit. Sidney Crosby is old. As Lafreniere is benefiting from playing with Crosby now. Interesting. Gensel is a little below point per game. I wish we would be doing more, but we always do. Max Jones has 8 points in 13 games, but he's a -1. Oh, no. How's Josh Maher doing? You have done 5 points and a +6. That's pretty epic. That is pretty epic. Joseph Woll with a 908 save percentage, and he's probably going to play 70 games. Oh my god, we're running him into the ground. We are running Joseph Woll into the ground. Yeah, there we are. Okay, I think Emil has to go for their waivers. He does! How's Galena playing? You're the backup! It's DiPietro's crease until Woll gets back. Oh boy. Oh boy. At least the offense is starting to show up again. Oljevic is fully healthy. I think he's still in the lineup. Yeah, he is. No one is growing. No one is. Oh, Theo Toms is. Theo Toms is actually developing. Emilio Reimer is at least up to the top 2. Voitov's up to the top 4. Alexiev is also. Okay. So on the back end, as Jalen Polevsky gets injured. Oh no, he comes back. Oh. Excellent here. Alright, Rassinen goes down. Or Rissinen. Why do I keep calling him Rassinen? Please tell me we didn't put the 20-year-old in net. We probably did. We didn't, thank God. I'm like, he probably played, didn't he? Didn't he? Alright, Joseph will still probably hit 70 games. I think there's 5 games left. Knowing our coach, he's like, well, he's got to play all 5. Or he dies. Well, yep, we got exactly 5 left as Theo Toms gets injured, and he'll miss a little bit of the playoffs. He will be missed. He will be missed. I don't know. I don't even know who that is anymore. Keel Thomas. Well, Dan Bolevsky. He's back at least. Alright, so it seems like this season a lot of our players had a bit of falling back, except Motto, who's just become God on the 3rd line. God, he has become God. He really has. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. Ezekiel Thomas will not be seeing for the postseason, probably. And yes, you heard that correctly. I have full faith that we're going to choke in the 1st round again. And if we do, God, I don't know what to do if we do. I really don't know. If we do it 3rd year in a row, it's like, oh God. Alright, we've clinched a spot. Emilio Reimer is, I think he's already still in the lineup. Yeah, he is. Johnson's up to 77. Nice to see, nice to see. Okay. We hit 100 points. And, oh my God. We aren't playing the Hurricanes in the 1st round. It's going to be the Senators, isn't it? We're playing the Red Wings. Oh my God. I'm excited. We get to choke to a new team. Oh my God. Oh my God, if the Devils beat the Hurricanes and we win. Oh, against the Red Wings, and we get to play the Devils? Who knew? We're in year fucking 9. I've played like 3 teams in my conference. God. Remember the one year we played Toronto? Actually, I think it was 2 years. Both times we went to the Stanley Cup. and I think we won it both times. Actually, I think we won it once. Out of two. Oh, man. Oh, we gotta look at season-ending stats. Alright, leading the Penguins was Jake Gensel with 80 points. Sadly did not hit a point per game, but 80 points is still solid as Max Jones played really well when coming to Pittsburgh. Hopefully he can build on that next season and in this postseason as Crosby puts up 60 points. And something tells me he still won't retire. Motto also hits 60 points on the third line. And he had a 7.8 shooting percentage. He could have had so much more if he had some puck luck. Justin Almeida also hit 60 points, which I'm very happy with. I know last two seasons he had 70 something. I know he's getting paid $9 million, but I had 60 points. I'm fine with for his play. Donovan Reed has a little bit of a step back, but hey, that's okay. He kept the same amount of goals. He actually got a career high in goals. So you know what? I'm not going to complain. I will not complain, especially since last year was contract year. Lafreniere had 56 points, which is nothing short of disappointing. Very, very disappointing. This has been his worst season since his rookie season. Oh my god. Ooh. Ew. Dale Bolevsky hit 48 points with 8 goals. Also a bit of a step back for him, but that's okay. Seth Peterson put in 32 goals for us. Let's see if he can get the Calder. That would be really cool. Neil Pionk put in 37 points. John Marino didn't even hit 30. John Marino with a dumpster fire of a season. At least offensively. Yeah, that was a bad season by his standards. But P.O. Joseph had an amazing season. Josh Maher played pretty good for us. Adam Gaudette played good. Akil Thomas played really good. Sammy Rene, could have a rough season for him. And net, Joseph Wool finishes with 69 games. Nice. And a 906 save percentage. With a 2.72 goals against. So the defense is playing really well. Well, at least we're not giving up a lot of shots. Wait. Yeah, no. Yeah. And Michael DiPietro also played incredible. Actually, yep. Alright, around the league. A points leader is Braden Point. Point man himself, he was an assist per game. Almost Dylan Larkin as well. Man, I wonder which if these two guys were playing together. Alright. Who wins the Rocket Richard? That goes to Sheldon Fernandez. I feel like he has won it before. Was it 2 years ago? I feel like he has. Either way, good season for Sheldon Fernandez as the Forbidden motto. Also, I learned our motto is Austrian. Yep. Full strange. But yeah, Fernandez by a long shot is Braden Point. Yep, Braden Point. The plus minus king, Braden Point. And this year for the Green Jacket in 2029, who will they go to? Oh, Dallas Blackburn of the Buffalo Sabres. It's another Sabre to claim this award. They do really good at this award, as I'm going to scroll down here and proceed to look at Jason Zucker being in Toronto, because for some reason Toronto has been picking up former Penguins. He was actually in Washington last season. How much is he getting paid? Oh, he's getting paid a pretty penny. Would win on your Masters, Blackburn. Alright, penalty minute king. That goes to Tyrone Battaglia. Sure. He's probably loved beating people's faces in. Sadly, we did not get up here. Shot king goes to Alan Chelios, but Nate McKinnon is near here, and there's Sheldon Fernandez, who had a 20% shooting percentage. And per 82 games, Frankie Bertrano led with 83%, but with 17 goals. Tiki Petey only played 40 games. He had a poor injury-riddled season. Game-winning goals goes to Nikita Kucherov, Nicholas Jorgensen, and Pedro Guerrero. All of 9 power play goals. That goes to Sheldon Fernandez. Lived or died by the power play. With 24, McDensel with 15. Not bad. Power play points. 37 to Tyler Yamamoto. Short-handed goals. Jermaine Rubasov and Antoine Lundell both with 4. Short-handed points. Antoine Lundell with 8. St. Louis deadly when short-handed. Alright, who played the most minutes per game this season? That goes to Charlie McAvoy, who looks like, yep, he is also the minute-munching defenseman of this season. Played the most. And so did the other Boston defensemen. Wow. They didn't play any other defenseman. It was McAvoy and Smolinski. There we go. It takes a minute. Cody Glass wins the most faceoffs, so we'll see if he wins the Selkie. I keep saying that, then they never win the Selkie. Vasily Kravtsov throws the most hits in the league. Interesting. Not a defenseman up there. But block shots. Dallas Sweat is a brick wall in front of the net. Giveaways. Toby Commodore loves giving the puck to other players. Takeaways. That goes to Casey Middlestad. The most takeaways. He's playing really well. Of course, Boston. Alright, Fight King. Yep, Tyrone beating people's faces in. But Jamie Alexiak is what, like 35, 36? And he beat 6 people's faces in. So, that's cute. And of course, there's a Cassian. Alright, who's our Norris winning defenseman? The dude I wanted. Gail McCarr with a point per game. Yep. Alright, goaltenders. Caden Primo with the most wins, and that being 44. As our Vezina winner is probably also Caden Primo with a .916 save percentage. Good season. As there's Joseph Bull. He's on the upper end of starters. And there's Matt Murray. I will always be looking for Matt Murray. Alright, lowest goals against. I'm going to start checking this stat. That goes to Caden Primo as well. Played incredible this season. Okay. Who's going to win the Calder? Drum roll, please. Seth Peterson! Hey, Tommy Wartanen. Oh. Is also in the running. Oh, that makes me feel weird. Oh. Oh, I feel dumb now. That's okay. Zach Stringer just made it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Seth Peterson with 32 goals. Looks like he's going to take home the Calder. Unless there's a goalie. Unless there's a good goalie. Yeah, no, it's Seth Peterson's to lose. Good job, Seth. Gosh, they're going to fucking give it to Wartanen. They're gonna do it. Just to make me angry. But yeah, that was the award ceremony. And next episode, we get to play the Detroit Red Wings in the first round. I'd like to thank you all for watching, but above all else, stay cute out there, my comrades.